Hey guys, it's Walker here with Manic episode number 3. A lot of you might be asking, who is this beautiful, gorgeous man next to me, and where is my 7-foot tall Amazonian woman? Well, I killed Elizabeth. That's really the reason why game room number 3 is closed right now. She's currently decomposing. She challenged me to a fight, and the gods picked me. So,
hopefully decomposing.
Hopefully.
This could be a lich type situation. We're not sure.
But this is our board game lead and one of my great friends, Matt Connor.
Thank you, Walker. Good day. Good day. Nice to see all of you.
So, as per usual, we're going to be talking about everything that goes down the list and be a little bit rambunctious as usual. So, a lot of y'all that actually come on by on a Wednesday or Thursday night, you guys usually see how me and Matthew act towards each other. We're going to try and keep it clean, but
Stay on your toes.
Stay on your toes.
Hit that censor button should you need to.
So, Matt, I'm going to let you lead off.
Okay.
And, I think right now would be a good time to introduce Matthew's Board Game Corner.
Matthew Board Game Corner. Matt's Board Game Corner. That's a great idea. If any of you have seen that television show, The IT Crowd, they did a great bit on that, and I'd love to work it in somehow. Board games. Tonight was board game night here, Wednesday, just like every Wednesday. We had excellent night, really, really good night tonight. Big crowd. There were at least 4 or 5 different groups of people playing. Had some new faces come in, some regulars come in. It was great. We did the new limited edition Azul Master Chocolatier. It was fantastic. I didn't win this time. I won last week. I did not win this week, so that stinks.
Well, you never won pitch car either. But
I've never won pitch car. We'll talk about that later. Thanks for bringing it up so early, though. That's awesome. We did do pitch car. We played a whole bunch of other games. I played Dixit for the first time. It was a good game, too. It's a lot of fun. We're not doing board game night next week on account of the holiday. So don't come in. We won't be here. We'll be spending some much-earned time being thankful for our friends, family, country, faith, all that stuff.
Well, all the staff will be here because that's our staff's giving event, but
we'll be here, but
don't show up.
No.
That's our time away from customers.
Leave us alone.
So we can cry, okay?
And be thankful for you.
Matt, do you have any board games that you're gonna? Oh wait, no, we're not demoing.
We're not doing one next week, but there is a board game that we might get around to doing, and that's the Never Ending Winter.
It's the caveman one that
yeah. That's involved, but that would be a fun game to just get out and look at and kind of start up. I don't know if we could do it in a whole night, but it's a beautiful, beautiful game. I'd love to do that. We do have a demo copy, and I'd love to crack it out. And we're going to continue on pitch card. There's a little bit of pitch card news. If you don't know what pitch card is, it's a little dexterity-based game where you flick a little car around a track that you set up. We've got a pitch card league starting up soon, Friday. A former employee and dear friend of the store, Marshall Conifer, is going to be doing it for us. If you can, come by. This game is an absolute blast. Every time we start it, we stop 2 or 3 people who just want to watch, and they start playing too. It's a great time. So please come on and check it out.
Yeah, pitch card is a very fun game. That, and also, if you come on by Friday night, you might be able to beat Matthew like everybody does. So,
thank you, Walker.
Gotta rub some dirt in it.
Bringing that up.
Gotta rub some dirt in it, buddy.
I'll win someday.
And and the day that you do win, should I expect to see you running down the street in your small clothes?
Yes.
So today is the 16th. We're kind of doing a late night episode. It was kind of hectic today, but there's some big comic news. A lot of us, as you guys know, a lot of us actually do store picks and everything. And some of the big comic books that just came out this weekend is obviously Star Wars Hidden Empire. I Hate Fairyland, Gold Goblin, Blade, Vampire Nation. I think it's either a one-shot or it's a little mini-series of Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah. We're halfway through DC Deceased War of the Undead Gods, which has been fantastic so far.
I've been collecting that one. I've only read issue 1.
It's amazing.
So
yeah, issue 4 came out. That was my pick of the week, and it was again. It's just like a punch in the neck. Every single page, it's fantastic.
we have an actual live viewer here.
We do.
It's Loki.
Here comes Loki. Hey, buddy.
Now I'm just waiting for him to just start making all this noise. But yeah, no. My pick of the week was Blade Vampire Nation, and
How was that?
Yes.
Good. I've been looking forward to that book for a long time. I was
So
scared.
I'm a giant Blade fan. Like, that's my favorite superhero from Marvel. I'm excited that they're doing a movie, but the comic book was just good.
Yes.
Good. All the variant covers looked amazing, and just the comic book is, yeah.
That's terrific. And there were, speaking of variant covers, a lot of good indie variants this week. Several different ones that had really beautiful multiple covers. A lot of good stuff this week.
But was it also continuing on? We have where's the stuff out? Okay, yeah. This Friday is also going to be the full release day of Brothers War. Now, it's technically already out, but that's due to WotC actually giving us the green light, because we're a WotC premium store, to actually sell packs, boxes, everything that they come out with for Brothers War early. Matt, actually, what did you get in your packs that you bought?
I bought 2 packs and I'm not really a super big Magic guy. I'm trying to be, but I'm just getting started. But these cards are really beautiful and neat. I'm just trying to get the Transformers cards for fun, nostalgia. Those are really cool. The first 2 packs I got were just duds. But they may have been great. I don't know. I don't know the Magic end of it yet good enough. I'm learning that. But the second 2 I got some Transformers. I got 2 of them. I'm trying to pull them up real quick because if you haven't seen these yet, they're really cool throwback. This one is Starscream, all-time classic, hilarious Transformer, and Ultra Magnus.
And you got Ultra Magnus, so Ultra Magnus is probably actually one of the better cards from the set, same with Starscream.
I'm really pleased with this.
So Starscream, you're obviously going to be building a Monarch deck, which as you get more into Magic, you'll understand. Basically meaning that you have the crown.
Yes.
Now, I have a video on my phone where it's Megatron yelling at Starscream, and it's like, you're either lying or you're stupid. And it's Starscream yelling, I'm stupid, I'm stupid.
That's this amazing, great throwback to these, and the art's fantastic. It's exactly right. It just brings all that to mind.
It's Gen 1 is probably one of the best besides Prime, in my personal opinion. Granted, also, I watch everything Transformers.
Yeah.
So, except the Michael Bay movies. We won't talk about those.
Oh, so many explosions.
Uh-huh.
Many explosions.
Many explosions. So, hello, can you hear me?
Thanks for coming in tonight.
Yeah, we're, all of a sudden we're turning into an ASMR podcast now.
Yeah. Thanks for turning into Matt and Walker on NPR.
I have no idea if the microphones are actually working. I hope they are. What was it? So for me, in the world of miniatures, the Learn to Play for Song of Ice and Fire was a big success. Had a lot of fun that day. Had a couple of people who already play the game come in and teach some new people. Already have a couple of people asking how to get into it. The open play day for that day is probably going to be Sundays. It's probably not, obviously we're not going to give a set time. It'll probably just be in the afternoon or evening. Just, Sunday day in general. Come on by, come play a game, come enjoy, eat, drink, talk a little crap to each other. We'll fight to the death on who's the best house and who should be ruling Westeros. So yeah.
Absolutely love that game. It is the minis are beautiful. If you're a fan of the show or particularly the books, they knocked it out of the park. These are great sets, great starter sets. Really, there's no downside to this game. It's fantastic so far.
You've actually been debating on getting into it.
I have been.
So what house have you narrowed down?
I'm currently leaning towards the Greyjoys.
Really?
Yes, which surprises me too. But
You're a fan of the Cthulhu Vikings.
There you go. I think that says it best.
I knew you worship an old god in order to retain your youth.
Yes, I do. It just feels like home.
It just feels like home. Yeah, so far as of right now, what I'm seeing in our communities, we have a good chunk of Baratheon players.
Yeah. Are they? A lot of people picking up Lannisters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some people are picking up Lannisters. As you know, Dade is picking up Lannisters.
Yeah.
I'm also planning on picking up Greyjoys as well. So.
Okay. Cool. And you got free folk?
Yes,
and
I have
Starks?
I have free folk.
Okay, free folk.
Corbin has Starks.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, we're also doing a giant. We're restocking it as well because we actually have been selling a lot of it. So we just got
a big shipment came in today, right?
Yeah, relatively. Asmodee splits our shipments like usual.
Okay.
But we're ordering more for Black Friday. But we'll get into Black Friday more. But also in the world of miniatures, obviously, as a lot of you guys know, what should I start off with? Yeah, screw it. Cadia Stands. That's the name of the new Imperial Guard box that will be coming out here soon. They've been kind of quiet on what it looks like, or at least I haven't seen any posts. But it's called Cadia Stands. It kind of just allows you to be able to really just pick and choose what guard you want to play, whether it's Deathcore Krieg, Armageddon Steel Legion, Catachan, or your standard run-of-the-mill Cadians. But a lot of people are excited for all these new models. The new models look beautiful, and I really hope that guard isn't abused like the redhead stepchild that usually is during these type of releases. Also with that being said, they killed Commissar Yarrick, which kind of makes me sad. He's one of the big commissars of 40K.
And that's dead for good in that game, isn't it?
Hey, yeah, dead for good. Don't worry, his daughter's taking over his position. So yeah, but I'm just gonna miss the days of good old Commissar Yarrick. Yeah.
At least they're not afraid to kill him off. I respect that.
Oh, they've killed they killed my favorite Primarch.
You're having a rough time with this game, aren't you?
Well, look, they killed Conrad Kurz like years before I was born, so But also speaking of big box releases, Slave of Darkness box will be coming out for Age of Sigmar as well. That box looks relatively pretty cool. There's going to be a Demon Prince coming out with it and everything else. I haven't really done a whole lot of research onto it, but that I do know that a couple of my friends will definitely be picking that up, and I know that we will be stocking that box. But the big thing that I am definitely excited about is the Christmas boxes that they have announced for 40K this year. We're getting 6 of them.
What's in them?
So we're gonna have so Matt, half of this is gonna go.
Yep.
But that's okay.
Yeah, I'm learning about it, and I like what I learned.
You brought the hat with the net in it, so you can catch stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Did you bring the plexiglass so you don't lick windows?
No. No.
All right. So with the 6 boxes that are releasing for, it is like 11:07 at night, and my brain is going fried.
There's 6 different boxes.
Yes, there are 6 different boxes that are coming out. So I actually have to look at my notes for this. We have the Imperial Knights box. So that's going to be coming with the Imperial Knight Castellan, if I remember correctly. And then your Retribuers, everything like that, like your smaller knights. Mm-hmm. So it's like 5 giant models, basically.
Okay.
For like $200 and something dollars.
Which is great.
Oh, the night boxes, like you're saving $80 to $100 in general. You have the Sisters of Battle box.
Okay.
Which comes with some Power Nuns, Repentas, some standard Sister Battle Troop, and your, Mordem Val, who is the big head honcho of the Sisters of Battle. A lot of these Christmas boxes are going to actually have their big leader in that.
That's cool. I was talking to Elizabeth about that recently.
Yeah, so I can't say what I put down for the Adeptus Mechanicus. So
I read it. He can't.
So the Adeptus Mechanicus box is coming out as well. You're gonna have a couple of Skitari, a lot of this other stuff that is coming out with it. I didn't really go into full detail with that one, but you are getting Belisarius Crawl. Even though he is a traitor to the Omnissiah and the Imperium himself. We won't talk about that.
No.
We're getting the Golden Boys, the Custodians. From what I saw in that box, you're getting the full Custodian line minus bikes, I think. And you're getting Valdus. Or Valoris. So, you're getting their head honcho as well. You're saving, you're saving $80 with this. You're saving 80 to 70 with the Sisters. 80 to 90 with the Adeptus Mechanicus, and 80 to 70 with the Custodians. And then on here I have Raven Guard, aka the Edgy Poetry Boys. So the big thing with them is that Raven Guard are getting infiltrators, tactical war suits. I can't remember their big guy. But obviously it's all leaned around stealth. They're also getting their Codex supplement in the box itself. So there's going to be the two actual Space Marine box sets that we're getting will both have their Codex supplements, which is going to be interesting. First off, I never thought I'm kind of caught off guard that they did Raven Guard.
Yeah, that's great. There's no bad news here. This is all really good, especially that savings on that. That Warhammer bucks is nothing to fool around with.
Well, I mean, we still have yet to hear anything about the World Eaters. So, which is should be the final faction that should be ending us on 9th edition. Then we also have the Imperial Fists coming out. Same thing. They're going to have aggressors, tank, their standard fortifying siege tactics. They'll also get their big head honcho and a Codex supplement, saving $80-$90 instead of just going out and buying all those guys. Really, and then you also have the Death Guard as well. Again, I would personally say you're saving about $120.
Which again is to save any money on that stuff is virtually unheard of.
You're getting regular Plague Marines, Death Shroud Terminators, Blight Lord Terminators. If I remember correctly, it's either going to be a bloated float drone or a Plague Burst Crawler with it, but you are also getting the man, the myth, the Primarch himself, Mortarion. So that box is a steal in my personal opinion, especially with Death Guard, because, I mean, honestly, you get that box and then really just run Mortarion with the Dawning, and then you don't really have to worry about rerolls. And then last but not least, we are also getting the Thousand Suns box. So if you plan on playing Thousand Suns, or you already do, but you're looking to pick up Magnus, I say that you pick up Magnus with a couple extra units. You're getting Psychers, you're getting everything, you're getting your Rubicon Marines. Magnus did nothing wrong. You can fight me in the comments about it. But yeah, and again, you're saving like about $120, everything like that. These Christmas boxes are probably the best I've seen in a long time from GW, which is kind of surprising to me, because I never really thought that they would actually allow you to save money on stuff like that. And yes, shots fired, GW, fight me. But that's really it on the miniature side of things. So Matt, we have like two more things to talk about, because you told me that you wanted to talk about one RPG thing. And then we also have the big Black Friday sale.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I'm going to knock this RPG news out of the way. Got just a couple quick things. First off, it's that time of year to do your pre-orders for Dragonlance D&D. Or we're taking the pre-orders right now for everything involved with it. So please, if you want that, come and get it lined up now so that we don't skip you over. It's the easiest and best way to do this. As you are sure to know, the special editions coming out on these are bloody beautiful. So I highly recommend getting yourself one of the special orders. Spelljammers came and went. Those outsold the standards probably 7-1. And it's worth it. They're beautiful. And Dragonlance, come on, this is going to be fantastic. Get your pre-orders in now.
There's also there's also a board game coming
Yes.
with it,
Mm-hmm.
so something
Yep.
that you can look forward to
Ties
too.
right into my line. And those board games are a blast. They're better and better and better. And each of them is different. They're not cookie cutter type stuff. They're all really good. And we will be sure to be getting several of those too. And hopefully a demo copy. I hope. We usually do. So we're going to see.
Hopefully.
The other quick RPG thing is that I'm dipping my toes back into RPGs after quite a time away, and I picked up a copy of the Vossen base rules and the rules for the British Isles and Ireland, and I'm really looking forward to playing this, getting it figured out. It's going to be one of my Christmas gifts to myself, and we're going to crack that open and have a lot of fun with it. It should be really cool. Hopefully we'll find somebody who can help run it with us. It's going to be a really neat game. Keep an eye out for it.
Oh, what, you don't want your sons giving you macaroni necklaces anymore?
Well, one is nice, but 2 years in a row?
Doing 2 years in a
They're
row.
4 and 2.
They're
Come
4 and
on.
2. You can't judge them.
I can.
Well,
and
you did say that they need to go get a job.
Yeah. I said 4 and 2. That's many years without jobs.
Send them to the sweatshops. Go.
Yes, exactly. Like we talked about, coal mines got to run too.
Again, like I said, my family was part of the
I
Logan,
forgot about that. I'm sorry.
the Logan County
Forgot
Mining
about that.
Rebellion.
Hurrah!
Hurrah! Yeah, you load 16 tons. What do you get, Matt?
Exactly. Another day older and deeper in debt. Just like the song. But that's RPG knows that. Of course, there's all the other good RPG stuff that goes along with it. So keep an eye out for it. Coming up next, Black Friday. Is this thing on? Walker, I brought a copy of our Black Friday.
Oh, you
flyer.
did?
Yes, I did.
Yes,
Would you like
you-
to show it and go over a couple of the items?
Hey, on the back of it, there's all this handwriting. Need to get new socks. What have you been doing to your socks?
Don't turn it over. Don't read that.
Don't read that. All right, so the lovely Bradley, I think,
Yes,
correct?
it was Brad.
That made this sign. You know, made it like an old, was it?
The old comic book X-ray specs ads and Cell Grit magazine and stuff like that.
Back when you were a kid, right?
Oh yeah, they were a quarter.
That was back when the dinosaurs were walking, by the way, guys. I may not see the end of tonight if I keep on.
Might not. This old dog's got a few tricks.
You want to end up like Elizabeth?
No. I'm sorry.
So obviously we have it here. So let's just kind of go over. So obviously starter. This is not going as well as I thought it would. Okay, cool. So the Pokemon Battle Academy.
$14.99.
Surprised you can actually read that. You have worse eyesight than me.
I'm reading through the back of it. I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not reading that tiny little thing. I'm reading right through. I can read backwards.
You know, I was and I can breathe through my ears, but
Can?
yes,
Really?
yes,
That is weird.
that's weird.
You're gonna have to prove that one. Company swim party. You're gonna have to do that.
Yeah. Pokemon Battle Academy is $14.99. It's a great way to get your kids into Pokemon
Great way to do that.
and yourself into Pokemon if you've anytime been thinking about it. Going down the list, we have the D&D starter set for
$14.99.
$14.99. I can't read backwards. This hurts
The
my.
journey of 1,000 campaigns starts here for $14.99. Actually, that's a tremendously good deal. Anyone you know looking to get into D&D, now is the time to pick one of those up. It's vital to your best knowledge. So and that don't ever go on sale either. So pick it up.
Was it then down 40K Elite Edition box at a
discount.
special discount. So, we're leaving it at that because if we talk about more, GW might come after me,
It's true.
just like the government is.
They know it. They hear it. They see it.
They can smell you.
They can't. I hope not.
I hope not. But yeah, no. So just come on by the store for the special edition or some other 40K and the Age of Sigmar stuff that might be on sale. Never know. And then Matt, we're going into Exit.
The House of Riddles is on sale for $9.99. If you haven't played any of these Exit room games, they're blast.
They are. The Exit games are actually. I love them. Mm-hmm. They're one-time use, but they're super fun. And you just kind of sit there, and after you beat one, you really just sit there and go, I need to get another one. And I've probably wasted a lot of money on doing that.
Speaking of which, another thing that's not on this flyer is that we have 2 different Exit Advent calendars, which are both amazing and have great ratings. That where you do a little mystery every day for the Advent, and ending with the big mystery at the end, which are we sold through a bunch, and we got a bunch more. So come and get those before the Advent season starts.
Yeah, it's very. We're also doing graphic novel and manga bundles as well. So if there's any series so for all you comic collectors out there, if you're looking to get like 1 through 5 or 1 through 10 of certain comic books, and we have it in stock, come on by and get the novels. Excuse me, as I die on the inside and have gastrointestinence or whatever it's called. Gastroindigestion, maybe?
Yeah, that works. That's a thing.
Was it? No, not novels. Well, yes, the graphic novels and manga. Oh.
Yeah, graphic novels and manga bundles. We'll probably, I'm sure, have comic bundles too, just regular comic bundles.
Yeah, well, we usually do comic bundles, so those will be up and about as well. And then copious amount of blind bags and boxes for all you drug addicts out there. Family-friendly show.
Or just blind bag lovers.
Yeah.
We've kind of stepped things up in that department lately. We got all kinds of neat things. Those are all great for stocking stuffers, and our Tokidoki department can't be beat. If you like those, we have all the cool ones, and come check it out.
God, we have so many. Take that, by God. We have so many of those, like, Tokidokis, and, like, I remember seeing one where it was, like, Zombicide or Zombie X or whatever, and it was just tiny little zombie ones.
Yeah.
And it looked so cool.
They're adorable.
Might actually have to buy a couple.
They've got Christmas ones, even.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Halloween and Christmas.
Halloween and Christmas. And then we have Root and Flamecraft while supplies last.
These are 2 of the hardest games to get in the entire country.
Oh, God,
We've
yeah.
got lots of copies. So come early so you can get one or both of them. They're both fantastic games, too. But Root, as soon as we get it, it sells. And Flamecraft, we had some. It's already gone. We've got some more that we're cracking out on Black Friday. So please come get those quick. They will not last long. So come early.
You know, and I still remember when Betrayal at House on Haunted Hill was like the biggest game in America.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so crazy to just kind of watch as that game kind of takes the back shelf for a little bit. And then all of a sudden, like, Root and Flamecraft and like 20 other games just go, whoom.
We got so much good stuff. And those are 2 of the hottest ones. And I'm so happy that we got so many of them. It's going to be cool.
You know, Matt, now it's just time for you to try and get that one game in. God, the rock
Guar.
band. Guar.
Yeah. Guar, any Guar game.
We need to get Guar in, and then we need to make that like the #1 game in America.
Orderus Urungus. He would probably send us a letter.
he'd probably
assuming
give us.
He can write.
No, assuming he maybe give us tickets.
Yay!
Okay, yes, and also the Reaper Learn to Paint kits are going to be 25% off as well. MSP Reaper, they are located out in Dayton, Texas, so over near the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So support your local paint company and miniature company. They are an amazing brand. They throw in a good chunk of flow improver in their paints. I've always had good, just quality using them, and their Learn to Paint kits. They have instructions, brushes, paints, galore, even some models in there for you to learn, and it's just a very easy way, and you're not spending a whole lot of money while doing it.
Walker, that might be my ticket into minis. I think I'm going to get one of those because Shop Texas, the price is right, and if they've got all that stuff in, it's all you need.
Oh, yeah. I will always recommend them. They're definitely one of my top 3 paints.
Sweet.
And then also, speaking of Reapers, by the way, we have the Reaper Metal Minis. Small figures, large adventures. So with the Reaper Metal Minis, you will be able to buy one, get one free at our store. See, look at it. It's so cute and nice. Ooh.
Their minis are fantastic. It's this slightly stylized, and it just makes them really stick out in your head. It's I think, not to knock the other ones, because I know the other ones, and I would never say anything bad about them. But they're better than the other ones. Flat out, I think. I love them.
Reaper's a good brand. And it just seems like that they have a lot of fun with what they create.
Absolutely.
And build. And
you can tell. It shows.
I feel like I'm having a brain stroke right now.
Be careful. Don't do that. I don't even know the number to 911.
Matt, aren't you 911?
No.
No.
Who told you that?
It was Gage.
I may be.
Yeah, maybe.
I might.
I don't know.
That didn't work for Elizabeth, though.
Yeah, you're right. It didn't.
We miss you, Lizzie.
And then also the one thing that kind of stands out on this piece of paper is let's say it together, Matt. All right, I'll clap it out for you. Huge clearance up to 75% off your favorite items. So yeah, like usual, whenever we do big sales, like at LairCon, like at Black Friday, did we do one on our giant opening day?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we did. Like some of the miniature tables in the back will be moved around, and they will have signs on there that says 50% off, 75% off, 25% off. You know, it just kind of varies. Go through there, find what you like, find what you want, come in, pick it up. We will be opening at,
I don't know yet, but I know it's earlier.
I think we'll be opening up by 9.
I think so.
9 or 8. I can't remember. Don't take my word for it. Take his.
Me too.
And then we will be cool. And then we'll probably be open till 11 that night. So, it's a bigger store. We can support all the foot traffic, and we can have a lot of fun. We'll also be doing a magic draft that day, too. So, night shift is going to have fun. So,
I don't know what it is yet, but magic drafts are always fun.
It's going to be Brothers War.
Is it?
Yeah, I can already tell you now it's going to be Brothers War.
Okay, good. That's a great new set.
We're going to have fun with that new set. It's just such a fun set. And artifacts and Transformers galore. Because Soundwave superior, Matt inferior.
That's rude.
That's rude.
It's a hurtful thing to say on the internet.
On the internet? People say hurtful things all the time.
I know it.
Would you be surprised if someone clicked on this video and then started talking trash about my hairline or yours?
If anybody did that, Walker, I swear to you, I would call the internet and say, stop them. Uncalled for.
Uncalled for?
I was there when the internet was born, Walker.
Matt,
you wouldn't believe it.
Matthew,
it was like the Old West.
You were also there when video killed the radio star.
I do remember that.
But,
It did, though.
It did. Yes, MTV.
Uh-huh.
It was before my time.
Yes, long before your time. You weren't even in short pants yet.
I wasn't even thought of yet.
Not even a glimmer in your daddy's eye.
No.
Well.
And then after I was born, 2 towers fell.
Oh my stars. This is going off the rails.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well,
that was just a couple of days after you died.
Died?
We're born. Sorry.
That was 24 hours exactly.
Wow. Man, that's rough. We've talked about this, and every time it shocks me. I'm sorry about that, Walker.
I planned it in the womb. It's okay.
I don't doubt that.
Why do you think the government wants me?
I don't know. Now I know.
Besides not doing my taxes.
That's true. But that takes a backseat to this one. Shenanigans.
I don't want savings. I want pictures of Spider-Man.
Thank you for doing that. I totally forgot about that. That got me off guard.
All right, guys. This has been Manic episode number 3. What are we naming this?
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
I did, though.
Huh?
What? Bye, guys!